What's up, guys? Ready to go flying? So am I. Today we're flying to Prague, one absolutely amazing city with beautiful people, beautiful architecture, and an outstanding history. Uh, the Prague is the capital of the Czech Republic. I'm hoping you guys would enjoy it, and I'm hoping you guys would be inspired by those flights we're actually doing here to read upon uh, many of the destinations we're actually going to, and I'm sure you're gonna find out they're pretty amazing cities. The history of them is just fascinating. Guys, I'm just finishing the flight plan over here. Today we have a call sign of flying Bulgaria 521. We're flying IFR and we're scheduled air transport, one aircraft. It's going to be an Embraer. It's going to be an E over here into the E section 190. Let's see if we can find it. There we go. Embraer E190. Okay, so we're going from Sofia Airport. Our departure time. Okay, I can pretty much estimate 10:30. We can be out of here probably sooner than that. We're flying at even fly level. We're gonna start off with fly level 300. I'm gonna go ahead and input this route. I think this is gonna work out for us just fine. We're going to Lima Kilo Papa Romeo. We have an estimated time en route of 2:21. I'm gonna put the 2:40 over there, and for the alternates, guys, we have to be really careful. I want to see what kind of weather actually we can expect around Ruzinje, which is okay, LKKV. We have good weather. I'm going to set up a 50-mile radius. I'm going to see what kind of airports we have there. We have one ILS capable airport. This is Karlovy Vary, Lima Kilo Victor, Karlovy Vary. And I'm gonna put one over here in Germany. This is gonna be Altenburg, Echo Delta Alpha Charlie. Okay. Endurance today we're doing, yeah, I would say that's about right. Persons on board. Let me review what we're talking about here. We're having 103 plus 4 and 2, that's 6, 108. So this seems legitimate. Let's go ahead and jump onto the network, and we're good to go. So we can continue our flight prep, and we're going into the Sofia Tower, guys. Just following the flight plan. Of course, I'm always climbing over here. You don't need to do that, but it gives you a pretty nice view of the Sofia airport. Over here, the tower, of course, is to the eastern portion of the airport. So this is where we're flying today. Today we're flying the Embraer 190. It is really very beautiful, jet. This is the actual flight planning. So this is the route we are taking today, and I'm very pleased to see that we're pretty much halfway down the route. We're going to be enjoying tailwinds. The wind's going to shift slightly direction-wise and velocity-wise. So it's gonna about the second half of the route we're gonna have headwinds. However, wind is not going to be as strong as the first portion of the route. So we're expecting some good, really good flight times on this flight. So what we are looking at, we're looking at this route. It's automatically generated route, which seems legitimate. As far as weather, guys, we have pretty strong and pretty gusty winds over here in the Sofia Airdrome. The current ATIS states winds from 240, so that's south west 17 knots. Gusts are up to 27 knots. Visibility is good, which is a sight for sore eyes. We have a few clouds at 2300 broken, 6800, temperature 18.9, and QNH 1003. Now that's a low barometric pressure, so this really tells you guys we are expecting some pretty bad weather here uh, over the capital. Okay, and you're gonna see that some pretty funky weather in the TAF also. So the TAF states. Okay, this thing updates. Sorry about that. So the TAF states from 900 UTC to 1000 UTC. Visibility is 1.2 kilometers broken in scattered clouds at 400 above field elevation. Temporarily, and becoming from 1300, which is right about now at this point, from all the way to 1500. That's UTC. That's actually not a UTC, but that's local time. So I can reference my actually system clock in order to know what I'm going for. So 1300, which is 1 o'clock afternoon, up to 3 o'clock afternoon, we're going to have winds 290 to westerly winds, slightly shifting towards the north at 16 knots. Visibility is going to remain good as of now. I'm going to have scattered 33, broken 43. So we're going to be out of Sofia in this window. So this is going to be a good window of weather, about 2-hour window. And from 1500 local to 2300 local, we're going to have variable wind 14, gusting 28, reduced visibility of 4 kilometers. And so on and so on. Of course, you can have some pretty thick cloud layer at 3,000 above sea level. It's right about 5,000. That's right about where we are landing. We're lining up to just above our glide slope interception altitude. So pretty nice weather. And that's this portion is gonna be from all the way from 1500 to 2300. So we can expect to actually return from Prague into this window. So it's going to be pretty interesting weather, guys. Remember, just 28 knots of wind. That's pretty significant wind, and we're expecting a variable wind at 14 knots and 4 kilometers visibility in this portion of time. Currently at Prague, Ruzyně, there. Reporting wind 340 at 8 knots, 10 or more fuel at 1800, 1813, QNH 996. So 2 hours and a half from now, so that should be 1530, 1600 local time. They are lining up 7 kilometers visibility. Showers, I believe. Few at 1400 and broken 1600. Okay, so pretty interesting. So reduced visibility is what we're gonna have by the looks of it when we arrive over there. So from 13 to 21, they're also reporting 350 12 gusting 25 5 kilometers. It's a temporarily conditions. We're going to have some cumulonimbus at 1300 feet of AGL and broken 1400, and it kind of jumps over. So we can, those two time portions is when we're gonna be actually into Rosigny. We're gonna be arriving there. So some pretty funky weather is gonna be welcoming us over there as well. It's a good thing that we have an instrument approach. So we can go for the instrument approach, or if we want the flight, the arrival, the approach to be a little bit more challenging, we can actually pick up the NDB GPS approach for one of the northerly runways. I believe that's runway 31. So we're going to decide that when we're into the air. Now, as far as departure goes, this wind really at Sofia presses for runway 27 departure. So we're at stand 17 currently. We're right over here, and you're jumping really quickly forward to the departures. Okay, there they are. Runway 27 departure. We're pushing for the Agata intersection, which is north. Northerly departure. Come on, northerly departure. Agata. And it might very well be removed. Yeah, there it is. It's not removed yet. This is a 22nd February 2013 chart. So we're taking with 27. We're taking we can expect the Agata 4 Echo departure. If that's not already into the nav database, we're gonna manually fly it. So after a takeoff, we're taking 285 immediately after takeoff, 285 degrees. We'll be looking for 1.0 DME on the Sofia VOR. At 1.0 DME, we're turning right to 020 and flying 020 until we intercept 350 out of Sofia. And we're flying inbound Todro intersection. Over Todro, we proceed north to Agata and then transition to en route. So at 8.1 DME from the Sofia VOR have to be at or below 7,000. So this is the only restriction I see here. And of course, prior to that, we have to turn either at 1 DME Sofia or 2,300 feet indicated, whichever is later. Okay. So pretty interesting departure for Echo. For any engine out operations, really, we're gonna be making a right turn towards the east. We're gonna be contacting ATC, and we're gonna input the alias for 27 just in case. Today we have some pretty significant weather, as you can see. Well, it's not so bad. It's actually I expected it to be a lot worse than that. But let's see what we have. We can punch it one more time just to be sure. Okay, guys. So I'll see you at the flight deck. Alright, guys. There we are at the flight deck. This beautiful Embraer. It's a pretty cozy, pretty tight fit flight deck, and plenty happy with it, really. Okay, so let's put some electricity on. Alright, 2 batteries come on right away.
Okay.
We can actually put some light on, no smoking seat belts on. Grass feeds off DC pump to auto, and both AC pumps to auto. Go ahead, start the APU, windshield off, external strobes, navs are on, red taxi logo are off, landing off, pressurization we're keeping it to auto, leg system auto on both pumps, hydraulic and power transfer unit to auto. Okay, this is the anti-icing panel. Let's make sure that we have APU bleed to on both packs are on. Bleeds are on as well. Okay, we're good to go. Let's see if we can bring this puppy up and start programming. There we go. Alrighty. Let's see what we actually have set up on nav performance in it. Okay, aircraft type checked, climb point 7 checked, a long range cruise, or we can actually input manual max speed or maximum endurance. Let's mute this thing. I'm gonna go for yeah, I'm gonna go for this. All right, where's the next page? Next page. That's the first time I fly this airplane, guys. Fuel reserve. We're not gonna be a step in our flight level, takeoff, landing fuel, and contingency fuel. Transition out is gonna be 1, 2, 000. Okay. Initial cruise levels can be 50300. Zero fuel weight. Go over. Oops, sorry about that. Go over things that I've okay. Zero fuel weight 90.90. That's gonna be 90. We have 250 below 10,000. Fuel is going to be 12,000. That checks out. Gross weight. I don't like this gross weight at all. Gross weight should be 102. 102. Let's see if we can check that. Oh, that's not correct at all. So we have some problem there. With the gross rate. It's not 12. It's not 1209 at all. Okay, gonna skip this step. I'm gonna see if we check out on the performance data. We need a flight plan to do that. So we're going to flight plan. Origin. We should actually nav. We should actually be able to initialize our position. It's gonna be right here. Alrighty. We're loading last position, and we can trust the GPS. I think that's a good bet. I can go ahead. Lima Kilo Papa Romeo. We're inputting this route. We're going via. We're going direct to initially Augata. Okay, beautiful. Then Utica. Then uniform Lima 610. 610 Tondo. Okay, it's not right. Tondo. Then Begla. Uniform Mike 749 Tumpo, Tumpo, Uniform Tango 221, Uniform Tango 221 to Nafty, okay, and Osnek, and then Victor Lima Mike, and then Lima Kilo Papa Romeo. I believe we should do that to close the flight plan out. Okay, this checks out pretty nicely. Alternate, let's see what we input for alternate exactly. Lima Kilo Victor. Lima Kilo Victor. For an alternate, we're taking runway 27. Okay, it's not gonna take it. And of course it's green, so it's not modifiable. Alrighty. Outside air temperature, I don't think that's correct what they already have in here. It should be 19, actually. It's absolutely correct, of course. Wind 230 at 5. I'm going to input it like so. 230 at 5 is the wind. Now elevation is going to be 1780 roughly. Okay, come on. Alrighty. So it doesn't want to take it. Pressure altitude. This is going to be 10,003. Let's see if we can input it like this. No. So a lot of data over here is not modifiable, which is too bad. We're expecting the Agata 4 Echo. Agata 4 Echo, there it is. And we certainly enter the flight when, of course, activating it. Okay, very happy with it. Flight plan. We have a bunch of performance data here. Performance planning. Let me see. Yeah, this is much like the fuel we're gonna have, the estimated fuel we're gonna have, and the estimated time of overflight. So just reference our vertical profile. Climate 0.7 Mach 240, much like the RJ70, which is good. Our cruise space, level 300. Our optimum shows up at 410. We might request a higher with ATC, actually, and the descent 0.77 with 3-degree angle. So pretty cool. We can actually go ahead and reference our fuel. Our reference our fuel at our destination. Okay, fuel. Okay, it all checks out. 1 and 51. We're actually going to be there. We're actually going to be there a little bit sooner that the software actually anticipated. All right, pretty cool. Okay, and we have all those scenarios. We have all those scenarios. I don't like the cross weight, so this is going to give us very false takeoff performance, and it doesn't let me actually amend it. So this is too bad. No, I don't like this at all. Fuel looks good. Zero fuel weight looks good, guys, but 102 thousandths is what we should get. I'm gonna go get confirmed, but this just doesn't sound right. I'm gonna take this with a grain of salt. Okay, and there we go, 151 with 8.1 on board. It's going to be probably slightly less after when we start actually taking off. Okay, I like this. We can actually do. Oh, this is pretty. This is our nav source, so radar minimums. Okay. I wouldn't let me. Okay, now it lets me do it to 19. I can actually go 19, a little lower than that. Our barometric and radar. I'm gonna let me set radar 1003. Okay, this is where we have projected takeoff on the brakes. We have APU where we can actually start our closure of the door since our boarding is complete, guys. I'm actually wondering if I should be flying this thing over here in 2D panel. It's a good way to fly it. I'm not seeing not seeing a whole lot of the screen over here. I think I could be doing that. Okay, so we're ready to start and push. So drive level gear 521, stand 17, push back and start with respecting 27. That's Sophia. Okay, push. Since we're taking 27, we can actually start winding up like so. Okay, parking brakes are off. And here comes push. Actually start number 2. And here comes the N2. And this is an automatic start, guys, so we don't have to add any fuel, we don't have to do any of that. The start is pretty much automatic. I'm sitting kind of aft here, don't have good visibility over the wings, but that's fine. So we're going to occupy this taxiway here on our push right now. Don't want to push too much, of course, and brakes are on. We're looking for the signal. Starting left. And there we have the signal. And it's in 1 and 50. Okay, let's see what we have here. Yaw damper is gonna go on, and of course, actually gonna keep this course 270-ish, 271. Going back to FMS. We're heading. We're gonna set. And for altitude, we're gonna set 7,000. Remember, I don't want to be 7,208 DME from Sophia, so this is pretty safe. Okay, and we're departing, heading. I'm doing vertical speed. 8,200 initially. We're pretty heavy today, but I believe we're gonna have good performance. The text lights are on. Come up on the trim slightly. Flap 1. Okay, view comes off. Pretty much everything with these planes pretty much automatic. So really there are not a lot of things we have to worry about.
Takeoff okay.
We have good takeoff config. Can go ahead with 122.8. We're going to keep in this 122.8 of course throughout our departure. Taxi 127 at Sofia. So just a quick review on our taxi routing. I'm going to taxi out via Juliet and right onto hotel. Okay, so just a quick brief to know what we're doing on this departure. 285 after departure at 1 Nimi Sofia, right to 020 to intercept the 352. Okay, so this is what we have. Let's see if we can pull out the DCAS, normal, the normal mode, the weather radar, to standby, map. Let's see what we can show on the map. I believe DCAS is going to be a good idea. The plan mode, we can actually go ahead and okay, where's the range on this thing? Okay. Okay, this is the okay, alright. Not sure what the range is. Probably out there we go. 0.5, there we go. This is one of those smart screens we have to alrighty, so okay, this plan's not gonna work. This plan thing's not gonna work. It's not gonna work like that. Alright, there we go. We're back on the map. We can scroll for range. Alright, it's pretty smart. Okay, 2.5. It bumps up. Alright, give me 2.5 for departure. Okay, Flight Bulgaria 520 taxi Juliet Hotel 1.27 Sofia. It's one of those airplanes that are pretty high tech. They have this touch screens and everything. Now the touch screens are just getting into aviation. And they're being tested, of course. Still. Pretty top-notch stuff. I didn't know we have this this kind of technology over here actually. I knew about this Embraer, but I didn't know it was this high-tech touch screens and all. Okay, to reference and see where the DCAS is. This is Juliet, and we're taking right on hotel. I'm gonna skip Mike because Mike is for the guys that are going to the actual terminal. To terminal number 2. We're not going there. Okay, what I want to have weather right on the map there. I'm gonna have nav 8, left, clear, right, clear. Okay, let's start to sort this thing out. We have airports, we have, yeah, DCAS. Let's see weather. Let's see if we can pull the weather out. Alright. Weather sounds good. Let me see if I can have weather and DCAS. Okay, I can have weather and DCAS. That's pretty cool. I can probably remove it. Yes, okay, that's a pretty nice system. Oh, touchscreen, oh, very intuitive. Okay, I'm gonna remove nav edge since I don't need it. We can actually check the status of the systems. We have a button over here. Status. Okay, how do you remove it? No, hydraulic, electric, map. Ah, okay, okay, yeah. Pretty sweet, I have to say. So TCAS, we can actually. Oh, that's pretty sweet. Normal. TCAS is off. At the moment, weather is to weather mode. Very good, very good. I'm very impressed. Very impressed. So guys, remember, we're really gonna catch this window of weather that's gonna be good on departure, but on arrival we're really gonna have some very poor weather, probably diminished to 2 kilometers of visibility, and a whole bunch of other stuff. And the wind's going to be pretty gusty. I'm going to go ahead and nav 2. For nav 2, I'm going to go ahead 112.6. And it's going to give me the DME. I have a DME 1 over here displaying. It's very hard to see from the yoke. Okay, that's not good. I'm going to try to point out this is the first needle, and that should be the second needle. I'm going to try to point it to the VOR, or we could climb at 2300. That happens to be ladder. Okay, we're holding over here. We hold at hotel. Okay, this is up position actually. This checks out. Let's see if we need any anti-icing. Temperature is 19. I would say not. We can have engine wing, both engines and wings. Windshield heating is on by default, and the system itself is in automatic mode. Okay, so let me see. Let me kind of troubleshoot what we have here. Here we have VOR ADF1, FMS1. And the second we have a VOR2, but I'm not displaying any preview mode. Okay, course. We have a whole bunch of a whole bunch of okay, so unfortunately we don't have the DME2. I don't know how to put it on, so I'm going with 1, 2, 2, 6 on my nav 1, and I can go Warlock. There we go. Sophia, DME1 just popped right on. Okay, perfect. That's the number one. That's the number 1 station, and we're looking for number 2. Actually, not number 2. We're looking for 1 DME on that station. So we're taking off our runway 27 at Sophia. We're 521 from Hotel, taking runway 27 northbound over to 4 Echo Sophia. I'm going to go ahead. Go ahead, inch forward onto the runway. At 1, we turn right 0 to 0, and we're going to hold at 7,000. I'm going to see where we are. Clocks are rolling. Here comes the power. Getting out that checked. Positive rate. Gears coming up. We're holding it, holding it, holding it. Looking at the DME. Looking at the DME. I'm gonna roll out because we're passing the station right now. Looking at 1 DME, looking at 1 DME, 7. Flaps up. And it's 1 DME, turn right.
Trim.
2020. It's a little bit of a steep turn, but it's okay. Yeah, 020's coming up. Put the autopilot to work. Let's see where the speed is. There's the speed. All throws on. I'm going to start powering down. I'm going to look at number 2. Come on, number 2. We were number 2, and we're looking for 352. This is what we have right now. So we're turning to follow. And we can actually continue the climb up. 247 for the further climb. Taxi landing off. Gear up, lights out, flaps up. Alright guys, there we are. Miss me? We're using the okay, so let's go over the approach brief real quick. Just about to descend, and there we go. VNAV is holding our vertical path through descent. Seatbelt fasten, lights are on. We'll try to be level at cannot. Oops, our initial approach fixed. Little bit of drag is probably required to be able to hold this airspeed while on the descent. We have what you're hearing right now. We're 76.7 DME. This is the nav 2 on a 4.3. This is Victor Lima Mike. Victor Lima Mike, very good to know. You're picking it up. 1.2.6. This is gonna be our next 112 nautical miles from it. It's going to be our Prague VOR. Right guys, so as promised, approach brief now. Okay, so we'll be doing the ILS approach from 3-1 charges from 16th of November 2007. Very outdated, I know, guys, but we're doing this anyway. So the localizer is Papa Golf, 109.5 frequency. Final approach course is 305 degrees. We'll be intercepting the glide slope at 2660. Decision altitude 1432, 200 radio airport elevation 1247, runway threshold elevation 1232. In case of missed approach, we'll be climbing on track 305, which is the runway heading to 4,000 feet. Barometric radar vectoring will be provided. Well, I highly doubt it because we don't have any ATC over there right now. And we'll be doing the missed approach with radio failure. This is what we're going to be following. Climb on track 305 to 4,000 at 10 DME. From Prague VOR, turn right to Prague VOR and climb to 5,000. So we're going to be holding over Prague VOR at 5,000 feet. It's going to be a right turn, and it's holding is going to be at our discretion. We're going to be announcing on Unicom what we're doing in case of a missed approach. Moving on. It's going to be a 3-degree descent from 4,000 feet at 8.5 DME, Papa Golf, all the way down to the minimum. So the decision out is going to be 1432. Runway visual range required for all categories on the ILS approach is going to be 550 meters, and this is provided to us. Hopefully we have anything lower than that, or we're not going to be able to use this ILS approach, but I think we should be good. So again, a lateral navigation revision from Victor Lima Mike VOR. We're going to Kenok intersection with the initial approach fix, and we'll be descending to 6,000. Then we're going to continue on 305 after Kenok. We'll be descending to 4,000 to be level at 4,000, 8.5 on Papa Golf. From 8.5 we start our ILS interception. We're going to fly this automated approach. So this is pretty much it. In case of a glide slope malfunction, we can expect to be 8 DMU, you can expect to be 3,800 feet. At 4 DMU, you expect to be 2,500 feet. And from 2,500 feet, there's going to be a 600 feet per minute descent, by the way, guys. And from 2,500, we're looking at 1432, which is going to be 1,500, which is going to be our minimum descent. So this is it. We should be shooting about 120 indicated approach speed, so that should put us right about 600, 650 feet per minute descent. So this is it, guys. I've already input Papa Golf Indy B, which turns out to be a battle marker for Rosinia. So this is 307 frequency. Now we also have the Iter marker, which is very, very close to our missed approach point. Okay. We have Papa Golf as well. We can go ahead and arm the nav, and we're ready to localize perhaps down one notch. And this airplane just doesn't want to slow down, and I say it with a good respect, because it's very, very aerodynamic, very efficient. I've already confirmed that. Okay, we can actually arm the approach. No, it's not good. No, hold a roll. Localizing glass slopes are okay as well. Coming down to 180, 160. Should be holding the altitude. Should be only 4,000 flaps 2. Come on, flaps 2. Flaps 3. One dot on the localizer gear goes down. Altitude hold. Flaps 4. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on. There we go. Just refreshed. Looking at descent about 8.5 DME. Right now we're at 14.5 on the Papa Go. We're looking for glass slope movement. Of course, the closer we get, the more precise it's going to get at both beams, the localizer and glide slope. Slow down too much, maybe. I would like to keep 160 there, just in case I'm slowing down any traffic there. I don't want to do that. Okay, lights are on, altimeter set. Approach briefs complete. Outside is 10 degrees, no visible moisture, so no need for icer boots, de-icer, anti-ice. Okay, so guys, scratch 120 off the board. We're gonna be approaching. We've been approaching faster than that. Of course, 120 might be suitable for RJ70, but it's really not suitable for this Embraer. So we're been approaching much higher, and they're giving plus 130 on the approach speed, and we're gonna feel what kind of speed is right for this approach. 10.5 DME, and glide slopes alive. One dot, gear down. And lights. Flap 6. Actually, flaps full. And we're coming on down with the glide. Slowing down as well. Full configure down, it's pretty easy to slow down, really. Okay, check barrel set at 1500. This is our this is the minimums that we're looking for. And I'll monitor the approach. We're all on the localizer. We're on the glide. Remember to miss the approach, guys. It's runway aim 305 until 4000. 4000 come back to Prague VOR. And we can actually bring up the navigate. We can actually bring the VOR here for. It's going to be easier. I'm keeping up. I'm keeping hold of my 138. 138 is good. And we have runway in sight. We're continuing the approach. I'm gear 521 stop Charles 30 at Rosinia, 3 miles. Okay, well, we have this chop here in the frame rates. I'm taking this airplane manually.
Autopilot. Autopilot. Throttle.
Oh, throttle's coming off.
Glide slope, glide slope, glide slope. Approaching minimums. Glide slope, glide slope, glide slope. Minimums, minimums.
Landing.
Glide slope, 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 glide slope. 100. 50, 40, 30, 20.
Okay, we floated. That's a misapproach. Go around. Full thrust, gear down. Gear up. We're keeping 140 on the climb.
Gear up.
Flamboyant 521, Mr. Approach. Okay, you don't like this float. Looking for 4,000 and a right turn. Keeping this speed. And 4,000, start cleaning up your airplane. Keeping this nice and easy. Start the Excel. Can bring the nose down. Approaching 4,000. Speed is coming up. Some more flaps up. I'll start a level off. We're starting our turn as well. Altitude heading. Okay, we're starting our turn. Back towards the track. You are. 50 knots. Airplane is clean. Okay, we're going outbound southeast. Okay, going back. Speed can go down now, about 210. What we're doing, let's 300. So a quick estimation, guys, puts it 125. We want to be 125 outbound. That VOR. Want to be 125 outbound. And here comes the station. I want to be 125 outbound until 6. At 6 we start the procedure turn. Remember, we're radials out procedures. No ATC over here to vectors out. So it's going to be pretty fun. Now there was a pretty bad float. Maybe it was an updraft. I don't know what it was, but it threw me way up into the air. This thing is driving me mad. Come on. I want to be 125-ish. Outbound that VOR. And at 6 GMA, I want to start the procedure turn. Current hour 1.5. Looking for 6. There's a second VOR needle. We can actually track. 125 from that needle. We can track outbound just like any ADF. We can track outbound from the VOR. 3.3. 4,000 is what we have. 4,000 is what we're going to have in a minute. It's coming up at 4. It's 135 right now. Flaps 2. 1304. And we can start the turn right about now. We can start the turn right about now to be 125 outbound, 5.5 DME, 5.6, 0.8, 0.9, 6, and we start the turn. Turn is going to be like this, about 60-degree turn, probably slightly less than 60 degree. I'm gonna mark it on my clock. I'm going to be doing 30 to 40 seconds outbound lag. Okay, there we are. 20-second go. This approach. Vanguard 521, yeah, less 303 miles. Okay. And we just picked up 12 knots. Okay. Let's correction. Autopilot. Yes, off.
Autopilot. Autopilot. Throttle.
Is off as well. Let's try and make this landing. Oh yeah, that's definitely
approaching minimums.
Updraft there.
Glide slope, glide slope, glide slope, minimums,
Landing.
minimums, glide slope, glide slope, glide slope, glide slope.
Sink rate,
glide slope, glide slope, glide slope, glide slope.
That's acknowledged.
50, 40, 30, 20.
Oh, yeah, that's a definite updraft. Okay, that's a little bit harsh. But we have some we have some updrafts. Okay, we're manual braking. He's pulling heavy to the right. Well, very nasty updrafts there in final. Okay, that's going to be us over here on go. Alrighty. Strokes go off. Let's see, we're gonna be parking. We're gonna be parking. We are on go currently. There we are. Well, we can go on the north apron. North apron. Should be right ahead of us. Yeah. Should be right ahead of us. It should be parking gate number 3. Let me see if 3 is going to be available. I think it should be. Right on Fox. Vanguard 52130 vacated taxi to gate 3 on the north apron at the Rosen. it's one of those piers. One of those piers. Not sure which one exactly. I'm not sure if we're going to be a go for number 3. We're probably going to take some of those northwestern ones. I think that's more than yeah, that should be good. All right, what's that? I think that's number 8. No, actually that's 22. Yeah, we're going to take 22. Let me make a reference what that actually is. We're good. No, northeastern part is good. All right. Okay, we're good. So that's it, guys. This is where I say goodbye for now. See you on the way back. And what's up, guys? Hard at work here. Hard at work. The flight deck is pretty much buzzing with the activity. Well, it's me and my co-pilot pretty much. But nevertheless, we're just preparing the flight plan. This is what I'm doing right here. Flight plan is ready. Destination is ready. Expected time and route is ready. LWSK, that's Skopje. And we want to make sure that we're also taking our alternate into account. I'm going to import a second alternate there. It's going to be a good old Pristina airport. Pristina actually have kind of like a thunderstorm today, so I'm going to go land in Bulgaria. I'm going to try to land in Plovdiv, which is Lima Bravo Papa Oscar. Lima Bravo Papa Oscar. Actually, Skopje is not a good idea either. So I'm gonna put my second alternate. I know Varna is a good airport to land to Lima Bravo. Lima Bravo Whiskey November. There we go. 108. I'll go as far as 104. We are actually 104 on board. So we're setting the flight plan. And we're ready to connect. Today we have a bunch of controllers over here on the station at Ruzinie. So I'm gonna go ahead and make a quick check to confirm that yes, we have tower 118.1. So I want to make sure we tap into that. 118.1. And we also have 127.57. I think we have an airplane actually. Over jumped over somebody. We have an airplane there. Certainly. We can go ahead and feed our external power on. So I'm going to start prepping the jet. I'm going to call this guy by the time we're actually ready to go. Okay, so overhead is all prepped. I'm going to keep make sure I'm not hot micing. I'm not. I'm going to prep the flight plan. Today I'm going to prep. Okay, so nav, and flight plan. Let's see if we can actually initialize our position. Okay, so where's the yeah, our position is not initialized. getting awkward, guys. I'm not used to this FMC at all. Okay. Okay, positioning it. We're gonna go by the GPS. I know this is pretty accurate, especially in this region. Lima Bravo Sierra Foxtrot. So our destination. Our flight today takes us from Victor Oscar Zulu, Lennox, Uniform Mike 725 to Sierra Tango Oscar, Ben and Babbitt. Okay, we had a guy. This guy's slewing all over the place, which is fine as long as it doesn't crash into us. We have Babbitt, then we have Uniform November 739. Uniform November 7. This one.
Yankee, taxi to stand 1 and 9, taxiway Delta Foxtrot Golf and Juliet.
Guys, I want to tell you that we had a severe problem the previous time I landed over here at Rusinia, and that's because we floated, because the simulator actually registered terrain when we actually didn't have terrain, so we kind of registered we touched down a lot earlier than we actually did. So, okay, actually, I'm gonna go ahead and go Lima Bravo Sierra Foxtrot. So I kind of modified the scenery a little bit, so hopefully we're not going to have any problems when we initialize the performance over here. We're not cruising this, we're cruising at max speed, guys. Trust me, in this one we're going to have plenty of fuel. We're going to do a much better time-wise. So fuel reserve. We have loaded transition out to this 5,000. Want to reference the charts real quick. That's 5,000. The zero fuel weight is 89.8, 89.8. Okay. Well, let's do that. So we might as well go with 90. Our fuel is 15,000. Okay. Departing normally 2-4 today. I know this for a fact. And we have this populated. This area is over here populated, which is good. By the way, guys, today we are taking this flight plan over here, which takes us southwest to Sofia. We're crossing 1, 2, 3, 4 airspaces. 5 airspaces. On our way to Sofia. We're expecting departure, as I said, for only 2-4 over here to Rosinia. This is what the weather looks like. We have some embedded thunderstorms just just east of our flight path, and over here over Macedonia or Bosnia. I'm not sure what this actually is. We have some embedded thunderstorms which are observed west of this line. They're moving east. So hopefully we get some good weather to Sofia, which I moderately doubt, because in about 2 hours from now, they're going to have temporarily reduced visibility to about 4 kilometers, and uh, they're going to have some showers there. So we might as well have this little segment over here move east as it currently is over Sofia, and by the time we actually arrive in Sofia, we have this interesting weather there. So unfortunately, guys, the majority of the route is going to see us having headwinds. But this is entirely fine. We modified our fuel amount for that. We can expect a little bit slower ground speed due to our headwinds. Now, currently we're expecting southerly wind in Sofia. It's going to start shifting vectors into probably 3 hours from now. So we're entirely ready to do landing on runway 9 or 27, and we'll be using the ILS for this approach. So this is pretty much the FMC taken care of. Let's put some information on this map. Put in the weather, the TCAS. Missed approach. Do we have any vertical profile progress? And waypoint ident. For TCAS, we're doing normal relative mode. Yes. And for the weather, this is getting to standby. Can go ahead with the preparation of this departure course. It's going to be 240, almost certain, almost positive about it. We can expect, however, at Rosigny, we can expect arrival on a runway 24 as well. So we're setting this course for runway 24. So I'm still gonna bump it up. Very, very good airplane. I'm so impressed. Setting all those things up. Okay, let's start. Start nice and easy there. On and auto.
Direction for pushback, schedule 3 delta Foxtrot.
We have Juliet 1005.
Taking from north.
Let's do north, roger, schedule 3 delta Foxtrot.
1005.
Follow it now.
Force.
Enter 436, good morning. Requesting IFR to destination assistant flight plan.
Enter 436, hello, Rosita, check information Juliet, currently NH1005, time check 01, enter 436, you're on to destination Lima India Papa Zulu, via Dublin to Alpha departure, squawk 1000.
Enter 436, sorry, can you repeat this?
Enter 436, you are cleared to destination Lima India Papa Zulu via Dublin to Alpha departure, squawk 1000.
Alright, next is guys our turn.
It's clear to destination via Dublin to Alpha, departure squawk 1000, enter 436.
Oh, we have somebody just popped up, I think that's ground.
436, CDPIC was correct, startup is approved, and contact the ground frequency 121 decimal 9, bye.
9, we have Delta there, 1219.
Going to ground 121.1, and startup is pushback is
9,
approved.
buddy, 999.
Oscar 3 Delta Foxtrot, also.
And we make sure we have Delta. Present ground, good day, flying Bulgaria 5.
Good evening, schedule 2 Delta Foxtrot, pushing back from descent 23.
Okay.
Schedule 2 Delta Foxtrot, using your ground, hello, roger.
That was very, very rude.
Schedule 2236 at 1057 after start, upper ready for taxi.
Schedule 2236, using your ground, good day. Taxi to holding point runway 24 via hotel and Alpha.
Taxi via hotel Alpha to holding point runway 24, schedule 2236.
Present ground, good day, flying Bulgaria 522, stand correction gate 22, we have Delta and ready to copy IFR to Sofia.
Flying Bulgaria 522, using your ground, good day to you. Information Delta QNH 1005, time check 04. Flying Bulgaria 522, you are clear to destination Sofia. Victor Oscar Zulu 1 Alpha departure and set squawk 1000.
Clear to Bulgaria, Victor Oscar Zulu 1 Alpha departure squawk 1000. Now we already have Delta 1005, flying Bulgaria 522.
Bulgaria 522, it's back correct.
And all we have to do, set the departure over here, nav, departure. With 24, we can go ahead and override that and insert that in your flight plan. And we'll activate it. We have a lot of traffic there, isn't it?
Taxi to holding point runway 24 via hotel 1,
Let's
hotel
just make a
and
quick
Alpha.
reference. Yes, that's Papa Romeo
41 Hotel Alpha, holding point runway 24, schedule 3 Delta Foxtrot.
3627. Well, 404 we have 404. Yes, that's 607. It's lying on the same course, so they skipped it, and they're going directly to Victor Oscar Zulu. Okay, so that checks out just fine. We can go ahead, we have APU, can go ahead disconnect.
Schedule 2236, contact using your tower on the 118.1
Roger, contact tower
Let's check this out.
1 meeting, ahoy.
Let's pull out the taxi charts, see what's what. We're 22, let's see, yeah, we're exactly 22. We have 22 Alpha slightly going on a slight angle there. And we can expect taxiing to the east, so it's good information to have. And of course, we're squawking 1000. Don't forget that. Squawking 1000. Keeping a standby for now. Ground, flying Bulgaria 522, ready to push and start.
Flying Bulgaria 522, push and start approved.
Push start approved, flying Bulgaria 522. Okay, we're okay. Disconnected. Parking brakes are on. Who's gonna see us facing north?
Schedule 3 Delta Foxtrot, we will be ready upon reaching.
We're starting to push.
Schedule 3 Delta Foxtrot, roger, contact tower on the 118.1, bye-bye.
And we're starting to right. And 1 and 2, correction. Beacon goes on. Okay, this is 22 Alpha, so it's kind of going sideways. I don't think that we can have both of those occupied by medium-sized jets at least. And 22, I think, yeah, it's pretty spacious. Go ahead and start when you turn.
Cruise on the ground, good morning, enter 436, ready to taxi.
Enter 436, roger, stand by for taxi.
Stand by 436.
Actually, go ahead straight into this. Story number 1. Good turning rate. That's That's getting perfect. Hotel 1. That's getting perfect course. Brakes are on N1 and fuel flow. Pass table number 2. So go ahead, nav, and we're gonna go vertical speed and renav. Yeah, so we can very well reference our VNAV profile. Okay, so we're very happy with it. I have 2 stable engines. That's showing at 2 notches. AP off taxi. Anti-ice off, trim goes up. Bombardier 522, ready to taxi.
Flying Bulgaria 522, taxi to holding point runway 24 via Hotel 1, Hotel and Alpha.
That's going to runway 24 via Hotel 1, Hotel and Alpha, Flying Bulgaria 522.
Enter Air 436, follow Embraer 190 in front of you to holding point runway 24 via Hotel 1, Hotel and Alpha.
Hotel 1, Hotel and Alpha.
Following Embraer to hold point runway 24 via Hotel 1, Hotel Alpha. Enter 436.
And we have traffic behind us now. I don't want to keep those guys waiting. Just want to go around this. This is the northern apron. We're looking at over here to the right. So that's going to be pretty straightforward taxi. It's very good. I don't know if it actually, guys, brings an impact to your FPS performance getting installed the multiplayer traffic library, but I have the full MTL installed, and I'm gonna tell you I'm so happy I did, because I have all the airplanes showing now. I'm so happy. We still have this problem. I'm not sure if the actual Ruzhny airports like that. They have this kind of like rising banks there, but it's pretty. Hotel and Alpha. We're still in hotel. Okay, Alpha's gonna come in. We're gonna take a ride on Alpha. Alpha's this one over here running left to right, and we're taking the right. Not this one. Be careful, not this one, but that one over there. Very nice. Taxi dynamics. Very smooth. You're almost at idle throttle, so you need to taxi. We're taking full runway length, and I'm telling you guys, we're going to need it because we are almost top heavy today. We're almost at MTOL.
Flying Bulgaria 522, contact Ruzhny Tower on 118.1, bye.
18.1 for 522. Thank you very much. Have a good day.
You too.
Ruzhny Tower, Flying Bulgaria 522, currently on Alpha and ready to go upon reaching 24.
Flying Bulgaria 522, hello, line up runway 24, runway 24 is clear for takeoff, wind is 310 degrees, 5 miles.
Clear takeoff from 24, Flying Bulgaria 522.
And Flying Bulgaria 522, departure frequency is 5, correction 12757.
757 for Flying Bulgaria 522, roger that. Gonna keep on going, Approach, landing, and squawk Charlie. Squawk on.
Enter 46, hello again.
Right clear, left
On
clear.
hold point runway 24.
And 436, Rodney Tower, hello again. Are you ready for departure?
Ready for departure, enter 46.
And 46, Roger, so behind traffic on runway, line up runway 24 runway behind.
Now we have active, which active
After traffic line up runway 24, enter
our
46.
thrust set. Airplane results we want to turn. Hey, let's check throttle hold. Positive rate.
Positive rate.
One two 757 is
Gear up.
departure frequency. We want to make sure we change that.
Schedule 2 Delta Fox.
Departure today, sir, flying Bulgaria 522 passing 2,400.
522, radar, hello radar contact, cloud level 160.
Grab all that 160 522.
Star approach, Dobiden, KLM 55 Tango Alpha, information Foxtrot,
Squadron 55 Tango Alpha, radar, hello radar contact level 190, descent level 130.
descent flight level 380, KLM 55 Tango Alpha.
That's one.
Negative 130.
So, 130, KLM 55 Tango Alpha.
Slide it up. Can speed up pretty good right there. And flaps up. Settling 250. So pretty nice. This lane's gonna stay. We're good. I'm reading this rack.
Transition altitude.
Area. We're ready to transition altitude. Go ahead and actually think that we can actually put it. Okay.
522 direct Victor Oscar Zulu.
Direct to Victor Oscar Zulu on Found Gear 522. And when you get this call, and you don't want to spend too much time preparing, you can go ahead and heading select and direct to your direct point. Right now, I can see my direct point. Come on, baby. It's right here. So I'm refining my heading select, and then I'm gonna go ahead and head this direct point over here. Victor Oscar Zulu. Direct, I'm gonna go ahead and activate.
Column 55 Tango Alpha, then right heading 150, vectoring for Alice approach runway 24.
Nav mode, and nav mode's activated.
To right heading 150, vectoring ILS approach for 124, KLM 55 Tango Alpha.
Beautifully, and NIS can go on. We still want to get any incidental icings there. Take gases off, we'll make sure.
Saha approach, good morning, enter 436 with you, climbing with Doben to Alpha.
Enter 436 Pro radar, hello radar, contact climb flight level 160.
Climb flight level 160, enter 436.
Climb 55 Tango Alpha, descent flight level 100.
Flight level 100, KLM 55 Tango off.
Well, we're arriving via the NISFA for Charlie arrival. We're expecting runway 27. So we had the NISFA intersection. We initialized our standard terminal arrival procedure. We're flying direct to Sophia VOR, 4.2 DME from Sophia VOR. We want to be at 10,000, and then we descend to 900,000 to be level over the VOR. When over the VOR, we start flying southeast outbound from it, 109 degrees in particular, and we're looking for 14 DME out from the beacon, and 14 DME from the beacon. We should be at 5,100. 14 DME, we start a left turn to intercept the final approach course, which is going to be a 271 on the 109.5 localizer, which has the identifier of India Sierra Fox. Final approach course, as we already briefed, 271 degrees in glass slope intercepts is 38,010 feet barometric. Decision altitude is 1945. Airport test elevation is 1742. That's set for the pressurization, and the runway is 3 feet higher than that, 1745. So we go ahead, intercept this. We should be looking right about at 3,600 for our final descent altitude prior to glass slope interception. We're going to be following that all the way down to minimums. If we don't have the runway inside, or we have some other pressing conditions, we have to be, we will execute a missed approach procedure, which consists of climbing straight ahead to Sophia VOR or 2,300, whichever is later. Then turn right with maximum speed 185 knots and climb to Bucharest NDB. From Bucharest NDB outbound 236 direct to Beno intersection for the hold. We start getting some changes in that needle. I'm gonna trust that needle. I'm not gonna trust the ND, because we definitely have some problems here with the navigational display. So that's not to be trusted. Okay, we have some needle deflection there. I'm gonna switch over to Sophia as well. As you can see, yes, I'm gonna trust that. So I'm gonna trust that needle, and I'm gonna fly pretty much partial panel, if you will. That ND is no longer valid, so I'm gonna fly so I'm gonna fly radio navigation. Radio navigation solely. I'm gonna go down to transition altitude. Guys, so wow, this is sweet, and I have failures enabled. So really this is an ND failure, as you can see over here. It's certainly not correct. The ratings of it's not correct, so we're flying direct to the Sophia VOR. Then we're going outbound 14 DME and descending. 1,000 to go, that's checked. That's Sophia VOR, alright. So I'm descending down very smoothly. Nav 1. I'm going to actually keep nav 1 19.5. I'm going to keep the DME 33 miles from the station. So we have all kind of mess going on here. Not sure what happened over here to screw this thing up, but we're gonna have maintenance look at it. Level it out. We have inducer Fox over the identifier. We're going to send down to 100,000 when time comes for it. It's going to be it's going to be probably about 5 or 6 miles from the station. Remember, 4 miles from the station, 4 DME from the station won't be pretty much at or above 10,000. So. Okay, those are the Balkan Mountains over here to the left. They're shrouded in foggy layer, as you can see there. Hmm. 17 miles from the station. And guys, now since we're flying southeast, anyway, we're gonna be overflying the city, but we're gonna be So we have wind pushing us from the south. We are indeed having a southerly wind there on landing, so we want to be careful of that. I'm going to start descent right now, and we're slowing down to about want to be about 230.
Throttle.
Okay. We're about 220, 210. Just want to be at over the station. Okay, we passed 4 DME, so we can start descending a little bit more right now. After station 109 until 14. The lights are on. Okay, we've passed station right now, 109. We start picking up the we can actually go down lower and go down 5,000. Looking 14 DME outbound. Want to intercept that outbound radial. We can actually go a little bit slower than that. Alrighty. Anti-icers on. Okay, that's the ILS. Keep going. 109er, 109er. Should be right about there. That should be good. Then we continue flying this. We can find this heading until 14 DME. It's time to sit and start seeing a little bit more. Okay, that's acknowledged. Want to manage everything pretty much. We've added some drag in. 900 DME. Our final, we should make another descent to 4,000. So this goes in. Actually, 3,600 to be precise. 10 DME. $12 DME. Ease up a little bit. 13 DME. And just about 14 right now. Start a turn. Localizer arm. Want to start a very gradual turn because we don't want to cut it. don't want to cut it too short. Let's see what kind of frames I'm doing right now. Well, there we go, baby. 30 frames. I didn't have that prior to the tweaks, so hopefully those tweaks are indeed working. Add some flaps in and continue to turn. I wanna roll out. Should be one continuous smooth turn. Drag. Don't need this drag too much. Continue adding on this turn. And we're arming the approach as well. It's a very smooth turning airplane, doesn't overbang, doesn't do crazy stuff. We're gonna keep this level off at 3600. We have that reading from Sophia 16 miles. Remember the same point, especially with flying radar navigation, want to be descending at 6 miles. So we're halfway there. Okay, localizer's alive. Okay, localizer captured. And we're going to preload our altitude to 8,000. In case you need to make missed approach. I'm going to start making it a little bit easier on your airplane. I'm going to start slowing down right now. I'm going to add some more flaps. Flaps 5, 14 DME from a threshold. Okay, all of a sudden, now this looks correct, but I highly doubt it's correct. Well, at our present position, this situation over here looks correct, but not at all. We're static 14 with visible. Please go off taxi on. Come on. And in case we have a power failure. Or show me the missed approach. If we can skip the missed approach. I'm not sure if I did something to actually mess it up, or I'm not sure. Okay, glide slope's alive. Flaps full, gear down indicate. And we're descending with the glide. A little bit fast, just a little touch of spoiler. A little bit above glide slope. I'm going to intercept it from above. It wasn't even 1 dot, probably 0.8. I'm going to have 522 established out. That's 27 at Sophia, 5 miles. I hope these guys landed. That was landing on 09. I want to make a head on with them. Alright, we're well above our minimums. We have the runway in sight. So I can go ahead.
Autopilot.
Bring it in manually.
Throttle.
All throttles off. Mr. Approach clamp straight ahead to the viewer and then right northwest. Just want to make a quick mental note of that. Just in case we need to make this go around. Treat every landing as a potential go around, guys. This is my final
minimums.
landing.
Glide slope, glide slope, glide slope, glide slope.
Oh, okay. Pretty gusty.
Slope, glide slope, glide slope, glide slope, glide slope, glide slope. 100. Glide slope.
Pretty gusty.
50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Okay.
Auto brake.
Manual braking. Well, it doesn't turn as well as well, there we go. It doesn't turn as well as we wished it to. Very pretty harsh on the control. Very lax precision. So that's a lot to be improved about this airplane. And I mean a lot. Most of it is a well made, but there are a lot of things that could be improved. I'm gonna have 527 vacate taxi terminal 2, correction terminal 1. Want to stop here. Landing in, actually no, landing in strobes. Have this run. See where we're taxing to. Should be taxing, should be expecting Charlie. Should be taking, yeah. Should be taking Charlie. And then left onto Juliet. This is Charlie to the right of us. Alright. And 1 hour 37 minutes in flight. So as you can see, guys, we were expecting about 215, 220, and we cut that way short. Because we were flying faster. Yeah, mainly for that. Because we had a bunch of headwinds. And we should go left onto Juliet. 623, that's exactly right. Look for 17. Two, 1, and 4 stands later should be 17. Have one guy prepping for takeoff for. Ah, yeah, this is the guy that just arrived. This is 737C there. Okay, so that should be our stand right there. All right. Okay, brakes are on, lights out. APU is running. Air is on. Actually, start. We can actually start stopping the engines. Okay. Beings off, lights off, and backs off. Start unloading. Well, guys, I really think this concludes. This concludes our Sofia, Prague, and Sofia run, a round trip. So, very happy with it. We should be getting some ground power in a minute or two, probably. Thank you very much, guys, for watching. Now, I wasn't 100% satisfied with the flying I did, just because, guys, it might sounded like I'm finding excuse for myself, but really, flight dynamics of this Embraer 190 could be improved vastly. It has some problems when you, for example, when you retard the throttles on final. It really starts floating up instead of going down. It starts floating up. So this thing is all over the place. Very imprecise, very tough to land good. I don't know what the problem with it is. Probably have to tweak it a little bit to make it better. But not happy at all with the flight I did. I had a lot of fun though, because this is a very nice performing jet up high. It could be pretty fuel economy wise. It's very good. The instrumentation is overall good to operate. I didn't like the fact that the navigation display decided to pretty much call it quits on us. Right when we were about to make the approach. A good thing that we had the PFD functional, so we could actually revert back to radio navigation. So pretty much this is it. Not too happy with this airplane. I need some air in. Enjoyable flight, guys. Overall, nevertheless. So again, thank you guys very much for watching. See you in the next one. You guys being great.